You're in for a treat today. I'm going to show you exactly how to create a free logo and an icon for your website. And then afterwards, I will show you how to find somebody on Fiverr if you want to pay somebody to make your logo for you, anywhere from $5, $10, or even $15 just for a simple logo. So I'm going to show you how to do that, and let's get right into it. But hold on. I just want to say that if you've been getting a lot of value from these videos I've been making on this series on how to create your personal website, hit the thumbs up button, hit that thumbs up, smash the like button so this word can spread and a lot of people can know about it, and the YouTube algorithm can spread the word out to many people, and that's how that works. If you need an organized way for you to know what to do to get your website done, go ahead and get the checklist. It is in the description, and we will go from there. All right, let's do it. So I'm on WordPress. If you've been following the series, I've been working on a site called apersonalstudy.com, and this is a WordPress site. So what we're going to do here is we're going to upload a new logo right here, and we're going to change the icon. This W, that is the WordPress icon. I'm going to change that. So here's how to do that. You want to go to Customizer. First thing is make sure you're logged in. To log yourself in, you will go to your domainname.com and then /wp-admin. And that will take you into the login area, and then you'll be able to log into the dashboard right here. I'm already logged in, so it took me to the dashboard automatically. You want to go to Appearance, Customize. Now make sure that you do have the Astra theme. If you have that installed, then you will see the Customize. If you don't have the Astra theme, you'll probably see Appearance and Editor. That's the new thing that WordPress got since 2022. I don't know how to use that, so just get the Astra theme. You go to Appearance Themes, get the Astra theme, and then you'll see the Customize button there. Or if you've been following the series, this Customize button should automatically be there with no problems. All right, so go to Customize. And once you're in the Customize screen, to access this, you want to go to Header Builder, and then go to Site Title and Logo. Another thing you can do as a shortcut is you can just see what this logo is right here. You can just click this pencil right next to that, and it will take you directly to that place. So that's another thing you can do as well. The first thing to do is to click Remove. So now the logo is gone. No more logo. Now, if you want the title of your website to be there, just click on Display Site Title. If you click that, and that's what's there. But I don't want that to be there. I want to create a logo. So here's how to create a logo. There's a free way to do it. The way I like to do it is to use a program called Photopea. So Photopea. Now I know everybody knows about Canva, but I like Photopea because Photopea allows me to create a logo as a transparent logo. So a transparent logo is a logo that can work with any background. So for example, this Photopea logo right here, this can actually work with any background. I know right now the background is like black, grayish black, but if the background was like green or blue or whatever, then you'll see the background being green or blue, and the words will still be the same. It'll still be the white words with the green icon. So this is a transparent background. All these icons in the bottom right here, this PSD, AI, XD, these are all transparent icons and logos. So we want to create one here. You can do one in Canva, but the problem with Canva is that you have to pay for the pro plan in order for you to get a transparent logo. But with Photopea, you can do it for free. And I'm gonna show you exactly how to do it. So the first thing you wanna do is you wanna go to File, and then New. From here, you wanna call this my website's logo. So a personal study logo. You will call it your own situation. And then for the width and the height, I like to make my width 800 and the height, I like to make the height about 450. And then the DPI, you can keep that the same. Another thing you can do, which is what a lot of people do, and actually I would do this, is I would actually first change the DPI to 300. So it makes it printable. It's a printable situation. And then after you do that, you see the width and height become real big. And then the first thing I would do is I'll make the width 800 and then the height 450, and then make sure that it's in pixels. So I would do that. I'll make the DPI 300, the width 800, and then the height 450. It just makes the logo look that much more professional, especially if you print it out. It has like very high resolution. It's a bigger file size, but that's cool. After that, just click create. So now the background is white. It's a white background. So the next thing you want to do afterwards is let's create some text. Let's hit the T for type tool. Let's click the screen. Give it a second. It's trying to load the fonts, and then you just say a personal study. So let's do that. So it's real small. You want to click the check mark right here, and then afterwards you want to click this pencil icon. What this does is you can be able to move this like that. Now I want to make this bigger. So to do that, you want to click the T again, and then you can either highlight it, so double click and highlight it, and then make the font size that bigger like that on the top. You can do that, and then click check mark to save the changes, or you can click the pencil icon and then click the T icon again, and then just go to the file size so nothing's highlighted, and you can just do that as well. So either way works. So a personal study, that's cool. See, you click the X to get all of that. All right, that is cool. Now, I don't like this font, so what I'm gonna do is I'm actually going to highlight. So double click and highlight, and then right here in the top left, let me change the font to something else. Let's see what I can choose. So let's see something kind of smart. Let's see, you wanna make sure that the font is readable. So click on the check. I don't like how that looks. So you want it to be bold and you want it to be readable. Those are the best type of fonts. So firsthand, let me change this up. Let's do this gesso. That's how this looks. All right, let me see, click that. That looks interesting. I might keep that. You know, let me keep that. Something real different. All right, so once that is done, let me change this to my brand color. So what you do is you double click it, and then it's black right here. You could click that, and you can change this to whatever color that you want, and then click OK. If you are kind of like on the fence of colors and you don't know what to choose, you want to choose a good color palette. A color palette means a series of colors that that basically complements one another. There's two ways to find out one to get a good color palette. One is to go to Canva color palette. So P-A-L-E-T-T-E. So you can do that. Color palette generator. So these are color palettes right here. But what I like to do actually is, let me go and scroll down and explore color combinations. So I like this option here. So what color do I like? I like, let's say I like blue or green. Let's use green, for example. Go to show all results on the bottom. And right here, you can look at all of the colors. And the reason why I like this situation is because you can see how many people like some of these colors. So it's like a form of social proof. So for example, the ones on the top are usually the ones that have a lot of likes. So like, let's see, let's do green lemons. So 3090, or this one here, under the ferns, has 4634. So 4,000 people, almost 5,000 people like this. Let me click this. And it's basically taken off of this color right here. Now my wife Charity says that it's always good to pick colors off nature. So whatever colors that you see from nature as like natural colors, those are like the best colors to choose. So in this situation, the main color would be this color here, this green, but this particular green, and then these are complementary colors over there. So what I like to do usually is, let me actually go and open up Google Docs. So docs.google.com, docs.google.com, or just type in Google Docs, go to blanks, or blank. Then afterwards, I will call this a personal study branding, for example. And then right here, I will then, if you have a Mac, you can do Shift Command 4, and you can just take this one part right there. The picture is taken, and then go back to your Google Doc. Let me go to Inserts, Image from Computer. Let me go and take this picture right there, boom. That is right there, so I can remember these colors. So you can use Google Docs, or you can use another platform called Notion. Notion.so, Notion for the ocean. So you can use Notion, and from here, you can just basically create a new account, create the free account with like one team member. It's very, very easy. And then afterwards, once you do that, you just name your plan. You can only do one. If you have like a new account, I think you can only have like one of these. And then once you do that, go to add a page, and let's call this a personal study branding. And then press enter, go back to that image where I was at, and then click and drag to the screen. Same thing. And then this way you can add more things here. And Notion is another place where you can do just like a lot of like branding. So I usually like to do it on Google Docs because I can share it out with people, and it's easy for me to like, go and share it out with other team members. I can do that with Google Docs. So I can do that if I want to, but I'm doing this to remember the colors. So the green is what I want. So the hex color, which is the code for it, is 116530. So I will basically go back here, go to a personal study, and then highlight, basically make sure the T is selected right here. You can highlight it, or you can just hit the T like that, and then just go there. And then what was it? 116530. I think that's what it was. And you put that next to the hex, by the way. Okay, and that's the color. Let me see, make sure that's right. 116530. Yep. Once that is done, we are good there. So basically made that the main color. So that's one way where you can get good colors for a color palette. And another way to get colors is to use a site called Colors, COOLORS.co. So COO, so coolors, coolors.co. That is a domain name, by the way. And then right here is trying to promote pro membership. Accept all cookies, get out here. All right, and then you go to start the generator. All right, and then get out of that. From here, just hit the space bar and different color palettes will show. Let's say, for example, you find a color you like. So let's say if I find a green color, like, oh, perfect. So let's say I like this color right here. I can actually move this to the left side, make this my main color. So I will just hit lock. And this black color for my text, I will use that, that's fine. And then hit the space bar for the other ones. You see 3 of them are moving like that. So the first 2 are locked, and it's showing colors that can fit. Let's say we like this, and that's cool. And then afterwards, what you would just do is you would just export, and then export it as an image. You will call this colors I like, colors I like. And then you export it, it'll be saved as a file. Then afterwards, you go back to Notion or Google Docs, and you basically go to insert. So this is Google Docs. Import to computer, colors I like. And boom, that has the hex code as well. So you can do that. Or if you go to Notion, so if you want to upload something, you would just click this plus. Let's upload an image. To do that, you just scroll down until you see media, click image, and then upload an image right there. And then boom. Or you can just click and drag to this area right there. Now for Windows, I'm not sure how to do a screenshot. You can probably use Greenshot, Light Shot. I think that's what it's called, or what was it called again? Light Shot Screenshot. You can use that. Light Shot Screenshot, or I think Green Shot. You can use those programs to do a screenshot of just a particular area of the screen and then save it there. So that's for Windows computers, but for Macs, Shift Command 4 can just get a section, and that's what you can do. I've spent a lot of time on colors, but it's very, very important. All right, so I can use this color, and you can also use this color palette, by the way, for your website as well. On your template, your background colors and all that, you can make your website colors match your color palette, whatever you choose, and then you can just go from there. So I like Canva because it has the color palettes that people like and colors where you can kind of choose your own. So those are the 2 ones that I like the most. All right, so now I have this, boom. So the next thing I would do is actually would center this. So let me actually click this, the mouse icon, move it until you see this red line right here that goes left and right, and then the line that goes up and down, right in the middle, right? Look at the middle right there. See the up and down? So that shows that it is centered. That's an automatic indication that it is centered. And let me go to T, and let me actually make it a little bigger. So let me increase the size of this like that, and then move it to the side. So click this, the mouse button again, and then like that. All right, cool. That's that. So now, right now, this background is not transparent. It is a white background. Now to make the background transparent, right here, you want to go on the right side. You see that lock button? Click the lock button. Now it's gone. Next thing you do is the eye next to background. Boom. So now you see the background that looks like this. That's cool. That means that the background is transparent. So this will fit with any color background. You'll be good. Final thing to do is to go right here, crop it. So click that. And then just on the top, move this down to not where it hits right there, but like a little bit above it. It doesn't have to be completely centered. And then the bottom, move this right here. Boom, that's cool. Click the check mark and then go to the mouse and then move it side by side until you see like the red line that goes to the left and right and also up and down in the middle. When you see that, that's it. Then you go to file. You want to save, first save as PSD. That's the kind of file it is. It also means a Photoshop file, so you can also open this in Photoshop. So I will probably save this in a folder where all your other files are at, and then go to File, Export As, and then go to PNG. Very, very important that you click PNG. If you do JPEG, then the background becomes white again and it's no longer transparent. But PNG, the background is not transparent. Sorry, PNG, the background is transparent. With JPEG, the background is not transparent. You see how the background becomes white? You don't want that. So you want it to be PNG, and that's what you want. Make sure the quality is 100%. Everything else is good. Click on save. And then save it. Boom, boom. Now it's a PNG logo. So now I'll go back to WordPress, at the customizer, where the logo is. Click select logo. Go to upload files. And then make sure you click on the PNG version of your file right there. And that's what you want. And then make sure your alt text says your logo. So in this situation, you want to go and say the name of your logo and then put logo at the end. Go to select, skip cropping. And now if you see at the top, that is your logo. And then you can change the logo width right here. So you can make it a little bigger. Just, that's cool right there. A lot of menu items. I'll talk about that in a second. But that is how you do your logo right there. Just like in Elementor, in the last video, if you saw it in the series, you can do the mobile version or tablet version. In the customizer, you can do the same thing. So here is the tablet version of your logo. And you can change the width and you can see the tablet right here. You can change the width size right here of your tablet. I think I'll keep it like that. That's fine. You don't want it too big. And then your mobile device, you can see the size of it. And I can't really see it because something is in the way. So let me actually click on hide on the bottom right. And then that's the logo right there. And I could actually make it a little bit bigger. Just like that. You don't want it to hit this menu item. So you don't want to hit that. So that's, I guess it's pretty good right here. That's cool. And afterwards, click on the computer screen. So it has all of its own sizes. And that is that. Once you're done, click on publish to save changes. And we're good. So the logo was created. I just showed you how to do a logo with Photopea. The next thing you want to create is your icon. So if you see the Photopea thing right here, you can see that little thing right there. That's an icon. That little W, that's an icon as well. To create your own icon, I'll just go to Canva. So now let's go to Canva. So canva.com. This is the site that everybody knows about. All right, and then I will just go to create design and go to custom size. Let's make this 512 by 512 and make sure that it's pixels. So PX right here, go to create new design. And then now this is where it's important to look at your colors. So right here, I had this green. So let me make this the background, this 116530. Let me make that the background and let me make the text white. So let me go back to Canva. So let me click on the white background here, click on here, and then document colors. Let me click on this right here. And you want to do take away everything and then, all right, something appears. So let me try it again. And then you can do 116530. So the hashtag or number sign is there. It's completely fine. So that is what that is. That's the background. And then let me go to text. And the icon is going to be small. So whatever letter you have, you probably want it to be big. So like WordPress is a big old W. Photopea is like it's a P. Canva, it's a big C. So you want something to be like real big. In this situation, let me click on add a heading right here. The T for the text is selected right here. I'm going to add a heading, and let me just say APS, which means a personal study, something I just made up. And then let me actually make this big, like that. So click and drag, make it big. And then from there, let me click away, and then let me actually center this right there. And yeah, that looks good. You know, the letters go outside of the screen. I think I like that style. It's something I just thought of right now. And even this font is cool. But if I want to change the font, what font was this that I have in Canva? I mean, Photopea. What was the font called? Let me click on the T. Gesso, G-E-S-S-O. Let me see if Canva has that. G-E-S-S-O. It does not have it. All right. So you want to generally click a similar font, and to change your font, you just want to click this right here. And you want a similar font. If you don't see one, then you want to have the text of the thing. I think it was Poppins, if I remembered. So let me use that, the text of the headline. So Poppins bold. All right, let me just do that. And then let me make it smaller. Let me make this bigger. And then we actually make this A a little smaller, so small a. So a personal study, there we go. And then we actually make the letters more closer. So spacing, letter spacing, yeah, I can just do that. And then make this bigger. It should go within the screen right here, but just to make it look better, let me actually go outside and then make sure that the little purple-ish looking line is in the middle like that. Click away. All right, that's all I'll call it right there. And with your icon, it doesn't have to be transparent. You can have an icon with the background, that's completely fine. On the top right here, I would call this a personal study icon, AKA apps. Make that S a little more out there, center it, that's cool. Make sure the text is centered as well, it is. All right, so once that's done, click on download. And then you can save it as a PNG, that's fine. Click on download. Save it as an icon. And then now when you go back to here, you want to go to the very bottom, click on site icon, and then select site icon. And then you want to go to upload files, select files. That's how it looks like, the icon.png. Your icon, like I said, doesn't have to be transparent. And then I'll make the alt text the same as the regular text. Alt text basically is text if somebody can't read pictures on the screen on your browser, or if you can't see and you need a description of the text, you can have that. I usually have that in blog posts. I usually don't put that in logos and icons, but I'll do that for now. All right, so that's that. And now that's how it looks like on top. That is the icon. Once that is done, click on publish. And that is it. So now you have your icon that I made on Canva, the logo I made in Photopea, and that's cool. So now let me show you one more thing. If you do not want to create your own logo for free, you can pay somebody to do that. And let's use Fiverr for that. So I'm gonna show you how to do that. So you go to new tab, Fiverr, F-I-V-E-R-R, 2 R's, Fiverr.com. I'm sure you've seen their commercials, maybe not. So Fiverr is a place where you can find freelancers all over the world. So there are two big places where you can find freelancers. There's Fiverr and there's Upwork. There's many more, but Fiverr and Upwork are the two biggest ones. And you can find anyone for anything. Fiverr is really, really big for logo creation, doing labels. If you have an Amazon FBA store, you can do product listings and they can help create it for you right there, as long as you're giving pictures. You can even do trademark findings. You can do email copywriting. There's a lot of things you can do on Fiverr, and Upwork is like more professional. If you want to hire a team that does like maybe video editing or website creation or things like that, you can use Upwork for that. It's a little bit more professional. They do cost a little bit more, but you can find somebody all over the world. And the big thing that makes Fiverr really, really known is simply that a lot of the work is done from people overseas. So if you live in America, $5 to you may not mean much, but in other places, $5 is a lot of money, and they'll do just as good of a job as somebody in America. And that's really the big appeal of Fiverr. Fiverr and Upwork, by the way, you can find great labor for cheap until they become really good and they start charging more. If you trust them, then you keep using them. And yeah. enough of me talking about that. So on Fiverr, I want to type in logo. Go to search. Now there's different kinds of logos that you can get. There is the minimalist logo. If that option pulls up that you need to like create an account, just click away. As you can see, there are 289,000 services available for somebody to create your logo. It's a lot of people. So you want to go to seller details, and you want to do only top rated sellers. So top rated sellers are the best of the best. And the second best of the best are level 1, and then level 2, and then new sellers. So you want to do the best of the best. So that one, seller speaks English. That one, seller lives in doesn't matter. And then click apply. So now it has gone down from 200,000 to 954. And then logo options, let me see what's there. So logo options, you want to do either minimalist or hand-drawn. Minimalist is fine. Click apply. And now this goes down from 954 to 337. So we went from 200 and some thousand to 337 people, just like that. And then the final thing you want to do is you want to change the sort by, instead of relevance, which is the algorithm of Fiverr, you want to go to best selling. Best selling. So now we have the best sellers right here. There is an option like Fiverr's choice. I'm assuming these are people who maybe, I don't know how you become a Fiverr's choice. That's pretty weird. But yeah, these are different people, boom, boom. But let me go down and skip that part. Let's go down and let's see. So look at the number of ratings that's there and how many people have rated it. So I will do a modern minimalist business logo design at $25. There's $30, $30, $45. Man, the price is really went up. It used to be $5. Let me see, $15 right here. Okay, $15 is a good option. A modern minimalist logo, $15 once again. And if you want to find one that's for $5, you can go to seller details and then click level 1, and that's it. And then take away top rated seller. You go to apply and make sure it's sorted by best selling. And let's go down. And now as you see, more cheaper ones, boom, there we go. So I would design a new logo. I would design a professional modern creative logo right here. So 47 people, 4.9 stars, $5, 4.9 stars, say 6 people. So now you can see the $5, $10 that you want. That's cool. So what I basically would do is I would choose like 3 sellers. Let's do this one. And you want to see their packages, like the silver package. You can do 2 creative logo options, and then 2 concepts, a printable file, and that's that. You can compare packages on the bottom so you can see what comes with what. Number of concepts included. Revisions, that's very, very important. Make sure you can have as many revisions that you want. And then delivery time, 1 day, 2 days. So literally you can just come in, and I actually may choose like the $15 gold standard package. And then it has like the source file if you want, but you really just need like a PNG logo really. But if you want like the source file or whatever, then you can choose the $15. Or the premium package, if you want like a whole social media kit and service, you can do $30. And if you need it in 1 day, it could be an extra $5. Or delivery time for like the basic package is $5. And then that's that. So you click select. And then once you click select, you can just basically let the seller know what you want. These are different options. Add an additional revision your seller will provide after the delivery. So you can do that as well. But I thought this thing said it was unlimited revisions. And that's one of the things that you want to ask for. So there's unlimited revisions. Right there is a little confusing. So what I would do is I actually would click contact seller. And then once you have an account, just contact the seller and says, hey, I have a logo for my business. How many revisions can I do on a basic package? They should reach back to you. And once that is done, if they say you can do unlimited revisions, go click select, continue to check out. And then from there, just give them the concept that you want. They may ask you for that. And then, that's basically it. You have your logo done. And once your logo is done, you can now put that in WordPress. And that's basically it. I know that was a lot, but I just showed you 3 ways where you can get your logo done. You can get it done in Photopea if you want it transparent for free. You can do it in Canva if you want your icon, or you can do it in Fiverr if you want to pay somebody to do it for you, like $5 to $10. And that is that. So I think I am set with the logos. Oh, there's also one at the bottom in the footer too. So let me actually click this plus sign, which goes directly to there. And let me replace this image. And let me go to my media library. I've already uploaded the logo. I don't need to upload it again. Go to add a widget. And let me see what happens. It should be replaced. Boom. All right. And I think that's cool. And that is it. So I just showed you the footer menu right now. In the next video, I'm going to show you how to update the menu items and the buttons as well. Then afterwards, I will show you about this free consultation screen. And that basically will be the end of this series. Let me click on publish and we are good. Let me get out of this. And let me go to visit site. And cool, so this is how it looks like now. Our personal study, we have a logo, boom, 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 yada, yada, yada. If you want to change how your homepage looks, remember, you want to go to edit page and then you would edit in Elementor. So the logos and the menu items for the header menu and the footer menu will be changed in the customizer screen, and everything that is here, all this other stuff will be changed in Elementor. That is that. If you want to know how to update the menu items, let's continue. We're almost done. Here's the video right here. So check that video out and let's continue this series. We're almost at the finish line. You're getting smarter every day. That's all that's important. And I know you're not gonna get everything the first time, but you would eventually get it after you keep going at it. So let's hit the next video. Let's get at it.